Okay, so today I wanted to show off my Lego Star Wars Grand Army of the Republic. Personally, I collect mostly minifigures because they take up a heck of a lot less space, and I don't really have that much use for having a ton of vehicles. Like, I'm not going to be playing with them. I don't really build large scale mocks, or I haven't up to this point. So that's kind of why I like minifigures. Easier to display, they're nicer, they're cool. Plus, they're like, they come in sets. It's like, oh, I want this one. They're rare. I don't know. They're just easier to collect. So I like going after those guys. So we'll start with the figs. Well, actually, no. We'll start with the vehicles. I'm just gonna quick run through. There's not many. So I got the Boga Lizard from 2005 Grievous Chase. Really love this thing. They haven't remade it. This is one of my favorite sets that it came with. In fact, that Obi-Wan that it came with is my favorite figure. So I got the 2005 Turbo Tank, and I got this for like 30 bucks. Like legit, I got it for $35 with the figures. It was incomplete. It was missing like probably like 8% of the pieces, but like none of them were that significant other than like one plate. But I went ahead and just brick linked it, so really good price I got that for. I got that like a year ago. Went ahead in stores and bought this 2016 Turbo Tank. This one is a heck of a lot smaller, as you can see, compared to the other one, but I like them both. Like this one, the biggest problem with this one is like these things clips fall off when you try to like lower the doors and whatnot. But if you like put like this one piece, it's not an issue. But this one's really straightly built. It's really awesome, looks really good. So I like them both. Turbo Tank's by far my favorite vehicle from the Clone Wars Episode 3. That's why I prefer the Episode 3 ones. That's why I don't have the 2010 one, which I guess is semi-controversial, but at the same time, it's true. So yeah, I don't really buy that many vehicles, but these are just some of the Battle Pack vehicles. This came with the 2005 Turbo Tank. We got the Swamp Speeder from the Kashyyyk Scout Battle Pack, 2011 Battle Pack, 2007 Battle Pack. This is a custom ATRT that I designed. Just went ahead and made it. Saw the trend of making a ton of ATRTs, so I went ahead and made one. This would fit with these Elite ARF Troopers. That's kind of why I stylized it like this in these colors. So I think that's pretty cool. I built my 2005 Scout Walker, as well as the newer one. The newer one, I didn't buy that set. I just bought some figs, and that happened to be coming a lot, so that's why it's like incomplete. 8014 Clone Wars Battle Pack, the best battle pack. Utapa, close second, but it's got to be 2009 Battle Pack, #1. I bought like 8 of those back in the day. Unfortunately, I sold half of them, which I really regret. But yeah, then that little thing comes in this Turbo Tank. And then I've got the AV7 cannon from the Clone Wars with the Wolf Pack. This is actually one of the best Clone Wars Battle Pack builds. It's the little cannon that came in Elite ARF Trooper Battle Pack. These things are really cool. Like, I only bought 2 of these battle packs, and I sold one of the cannons, which is dumb, but I think they're really good builds. If you could line these up in a mock, they look pretty good, pretty cool. So definitely one of the better battle pack builds. But let's go ahead and get into the figures. I think I'll start with the clones, just because they're easier to go by. So left to right, we got 5 Elite ARC Troopers. These guys are really cool. When this battle pack came out, a lot of people didn't like it because it only came with 2 clones and 2 droids, which is kind of lame, but it was a really good battle pack in hindsight, of course. I bought 2 of them, and then I went ahead and just bought the figs over time. A couple more ARC Troopers, 1 ARC Trooper. So yeah, really cool. I really like those clones. These are kind of the regular Clone Wars clones from 2009. I've got 2 Commander Wolves. One of them is missing his helmet, unfortunately, but the other one's complete. We got Captain Rex, 2 Commander Codys, 2 like the regular battle pack commanders. Then we got like 6 more of the regular Clone Wars clones, 3 regular ARF Troopers, and 3 Clone Gunners. Really love these guys. I really, like I said, wish I hadn't sold my battle packs that I had. I had a lot more of these guys, including another Commander Cody. But yeah, Commander Wolf, he's pretty cool. Captain Rex, they're all pretty cool. So yeah, I really wish I hadn't sold those guys. These are my episode 2 guys back here. I got 2 of the OG 2002 clones. These guys are really awesome. I wish I hadn't traded 2 of them, but I used to have 4. I've got 3 of these new guys. To be honest, when I first saw these things, when I saw them in like online in stores or just on the box or just online, I thought they looked okay. But when I got them in person, I didn't buy them specifically to buy these guys. It just came in a lot I bought. And not gonna lie, I think they kind of look fake. Like they look Lego compatible. Not really a fan of these guys. They've started to grow a little bit more on me, but I still don't really like them. Like I originally thought they were amazing, but then when I actually got them, not that impressed. Next we got we'll go these guys. OG Phase 2s, we got Light Up Luminar, Light Up Mace Windu. These guys are so awesome. Both of their light ups still work, although it might be nearly impossible to see with these lights. Okay, that one you can see pretty clearly. This one is a little more difficult to see, but I can assure you it works. So I've got those 2 guys, Wookiee Catamaran, Turbo Tank. Then I've got one of these guys. This is the first battle pack I bought, first battle pack that came out. Went ahead, got one of these in the Droid battle pack back in 2007. Got this Recon dude, Turbo Tank Aerial Trooper, and then we've got 5 more of the OG Phase 2s, as well as the OG Kashyyyk Scout, who was always such a highly desirable figure back in the day. Everybody wanted a million of these guys. And today they're still pretty rare. Yeah, so now I got my Wookiee Warriors. I really love these as well. So I've got 8 of them because this is honestly what I would buy on eBay when I was a kid. I would go buy Wookiee Warriors because I thought they were so cool. And I really still believe that. The newer Wookiees I'm not as big of a fan of. I like these guys. They're a lot more decked out and detailed. I think they're really cool. We'll continue with Kashyyyk. So I've got 4 Commander Grees, which again is more of just a circumstance thing. Like I didn't try to buy 4 Commander Grees, but I went ahead and bought lots, and I ended up with 4 of these guys. In fact, when this guy first came out, I went ahead and bought him on eBay for $11 as soon as the set AT-AT came out, just for the Commander Gree, because again, this guy was one of the guys everybody wanted Lego to make back in the day. And so when he finally did, I had to buy him immediately. So now that he's like in every set. He comes in like a set every year though, so it's kind of stupid that they're kind of making him so much more common than a lot of the other clone commanders, because he really is a cool figure. And honestly, one of my favorites. I think they did him really well. But then I got, how many is that? 7 Kashyyyk Scouts, the newer ones. These guys, when this battle pack came out, really excited to get it, but then really disappointed that it came with these guys, because these guys aren't really in the movies. They're canon now, but let's be real, no one cares. They're like never seen in anything, any media really. So just these Kashyyyk Scouts were what I was into, and so that's why I actually only bought 1 of these Kashyyyk Scout battle packs at the time, because I was really mad at Lego for coming up and having only 2 of these guys, and then having 2 of these guys. I actually had like 20 of these guys back in the day, but of course I sold them. So sad. And they're kind of cool. They are kind of cool. It's just they're not Kashyyyk Scouts. Next we got my Utapau Troopers. I've got 8 of the regular Utapau Troopers and 6 of the airborne guys. These are really cool. This is probably the best battle pack outside of the 2009 battle pack, because all of the figures are canon, seen in the movies, really cool, and the 212th are awesome. Obi-Wan's my favorite character. So yeah, really love these guys. Would consider making an Utapau mock, but I don't know how big it would be. I do have most of the characters outside of that, but yeah, I think it would be really cool to make that. So because everybody makes Kashyyyk, I think Utapau is cool. I've always thought Utapau is just as cool, so it would be cool to make that as well. Last clone guys I have are Wolfpack. So I've got 9 of these Clone Wars Wolfpack guys, which is pretty insane. I think most people do not have 9 of these guys. even if you watch those, you know, Clone Army videos with like 600 clones, tons of clones, most of them do not have 9 Wolfpack guys. These guys now go for like $40 each on Bricklink, eBay. So I'm happy I got 9 of them. I did not pay $40 each for them. Like the only guys that really I would say I paid current market value are like 4 of these guys. I just wanted more Utupa, but everybody else I got pretty good deals on, minifigure wise, clone wise here. So yeah, I really love these Wolfpack though. They're really awesome from the Clone Wars. Came in this awesome cannon set, $40. What a steal back in the day. Should have bought more of these. I love the cannon, and Christophsis, we see that. So I just love that cannon set. And then Wolfpack, Plo Koon is definitely my second favorite Jedi, behind Obi-Wan. So I'm really happy to get a bunch of these guys. So I don't have a Republic gunship, mainly because I always preferred the turbo tank, and I still do. But with the UCS one coming out, I think I'll probably buy that, and then hopefully it can fit a number of minifigures. And if that's the case, I'll probably throw my Wolfpack guys in there. So looking forward to that, to seeing how that is. Maybe my Utupa if it comes with phase 2 Cody, but kind of doubt it. We'll see. Yeah, so those are all my clones. I don't actually know how many there are, but I mean, you can count them. Not that many. But they're pretty good quality. Most people don't have, you know, this kind of variety. It's still pretty big, not gonna lie. It's pretty valuable, like, yeah. But we'll phase over to the Jedi. Actually, we'll go to these guys, kind of the extra guys. So we got Chancellor Palpatine from Palpatine's Arrest. We got the new one that came in the Tri-Fighter. Really huge fan of this figure. This guy's so awesome. Really like this guy. And then we've got the Barra Sophie and Pong Krell, everybody's favorite Jedi. So these guys kind of turn to the backside. That's kind of why I have them there. Then I went ahead and threw into the Grand Army of the Republic Episode 2 guys, just because it is a Republic at that time, and that's kind of, I consider 2 Clone Wars and 3 like close enough. So I've got Yoda, I got the Padme, got Anakin, got the OG Anakin, the OG Obi-Wan, and the Obi-Wan from the Republic gunship. So I've got, despite not having that newer 2013 Republic gunship, I actually own pretty much all the minifigs for it, except for like the pilot and the sergeant or commander, whichever one came with it. Yeah, so I own the figures, just not the set. And then I also went ahead and bought out Bail Organa, who I think is such an original Episode 3 character. I don't see them making an Episode 3 version of this guy, so I wanted to buy him. Wasn't gonna buy a whatever the Tantive 4 costs for this figure, so I just bought him separately. Huge fan of him. When the 501st Battle Pack drops, like, that guy is gonna be for sure jumping in value. He's already worth like $30+, but I could see him skyrocketing even more. So I don't own any 501st clones, if you can see, I mean, other than Captain Rex. And that's because while I love the 501st, the reason I would love them is because of the Jedi Temple March. So not really the Clone Wars did it for me. And I don't know, I just, out of like the Wolfpack, the Utupa, the regular guys, the ARC Troopers, the Kashyyyk Scouts, I would probably put the 501st behind all of those in terms of what my favorite are. So that's why I don't own any. They're pretty expensive. I would rather get Utupa Troopers or Wolfpack, or even OG Phase 2s, 2009 guys, ARC Troopers, Kashyyyk Scouts. So that's why I don't own any 501st. But yeah, let's go to the Jedi, the last part of the army. I guess I did throw these droids in just because, why not? Fill some space. But yeah, let's go to the Jedi. So I got, this is my favorite character, my favorite Lego Star Wars character. It's the 2005 Obi-Wan from the Grievous Chase and Boga Lizard set. This is definitely my favorite character. We also got the really cool Mace Windu non-light up that came from the turbo tank. So I got the turbo tank light up guy, and then I also got the non-light up guy. You got Palpatine's Arrest Mace Windu. Here we got my Anakin's Palpatine's Arrest. This was the best Anakin in my opinion. Frankly, I think the Anakins have gotten worse and worse over the years. Clone Wars Anakin. I love Clone Wars figures. I don't know why people hate them. I think they're all pretty awesome. So this guy's an original awesome figure. Freako Speeder, who kind of sucks, not gonna lie. And then another Clone Wars Anakin. So I've got both variants of Clone Wars Anakin, or at least two of them. I do have another one, but we'll get to that. Plo Koon from the AV7 canon. Used to have his Plo Koon Starfighter, sold that. So kind of regret that. That was kind of cool. I've got this Ahsoka, you know, Padawan Ahsoka. I've got Quinlan Voss, really awesome. I need to get his Clone Wars version, so that's on my want list. I've got two of these 2016 Luminar guys, girls, gals, whatever. Really happy to have these guys, really awesome figures, and then the Clone Wars figure, and then of course the light up that I showed earlier. I've got Eve Koth, really awesome figure, came in the Republic frigate with Commander Wolf. Happy to have him, really sweet, same species as Asian Kolar. We got Even Peel, really cool. This newer, I guess for me at least, 2017 Public Fighter tank, Elias Sakura. This figure is absolutely amazing, really impressed by it. We got this 2010 Turbo Tank, Elias Sakura, Clone Wars. We have Palpatine's Arrest Kit Fisto, Clone Wars Kit Fisto. This Ki-Adi-Mundi, who a lot of people are mad that he came in the battle pack because he's a named figure. Personally, I was happy he came in a battle pack because that made him really cheap for me to buy, and I didn't really care about the clones at all. In fact, I didn't even buy those clones in the battle pack. Like, I didn't buy the battle pack. I just bought Barriss and Ki-Adi-Mundi for really cheap separately. So this guy's really awesome. Really glad to have him. Got the OG Clone Wars Ki-Adi-Mundi. I had this Geonosian Starfighter set back in the day. So I got my Cody's. Palpatine's Arrest SIC-10, Clone Wars SIC-10, this newer Yoda, and then two variants of the Yoda from Clone Wars, Asian Kolar and Stasa Lee. Stasa Lee, another one of those really amazing figures. All of these newer Jedi are really impressive. You got Stasa Lee, Ki-Adi-Mundi, Elias Sakura, these two, Quinlan Voss and Luminara. Really love those figures. Yeah, so this has been my Republic Army. Oh yeah, I do have this thing sealed. The Coruscant Police Gunship. It comes with that Ahsoka, which I think is still my favorite Ahsoka, even after seeing the new AAT, the Rebels one. This is definitely my favorite variant of the Ahsoka. Then at Anakin, two Shock Troopers, which I guess are also cool. Really awesome arc that this set comes from, so I kind of want to crank it open. I got my wolf pack to go with them if I do, but we'll see if that day comes. But yeah, this has been my clone army, clone and Republic army, all my Jedi. I'll probably be building onto this over the years, but I'm pretty happy with where it's at right now. How many 501st battle packs am I gonna get? Probably, I think the AAT is a better set, so I'll probably buy two of those, and then at least two of the 501st battle pack. We'll have to see. But yeah, this has been my Republic Army. If you want to see more videos, let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching.